Mindly presents 10 signs your crush isn't really into you. Having a crush on someone is a truly heartwarming feeling. You get butterflies in your stomach whenever they are near, and you cannot spend a single day without thinking about them. Liking someone is fun until you realize that they are not that into you. Since every person is different, and since each one of us has our unique way of expressing our love languages, it may be hard to determine if your crush likes you back or if they don't. Hello and welcome back to Mindly. If you're looking for concrete signs to know if your crush isn't really into you, then this video is just for you. Continue watching to know if the feeling isn't mutual, and then decide if it's already time to move on. Without further ado, here are 10 signs that your crush isn't really into you. Number 10. They barely talk to you. The truest form of love is how a person behaves towards someone, and it means making the effort to communicate each step along the way. It means that they are eager to talk to you about random things in life, no matter how irrelevant the topic may be. But if they appear to be not interested in you, then they probably are not that into you. If you feel like you are always the one initiating the conversations, while your crush always seems to be distracted whenever you are talking to them, your crush may not like you back. They are more likely to end the conversation right away, and they do not want to talk with you about anything else. If your crush likes you back, they'll reach out to you, they'll make ways to get to know you more, and they'll make a consistent effort to initiate conversations with you. And if he or she isn't doing anything to maintain contact with you, then it may be the time to accept that your crush doesn't have the feels for you. Number 9. They always say they're busy. An important predictor of knowing someone's feelings is through time. Nothing feels better when you are spending time with someone you care about. Being in the presence of your crush is already a feat in itself, and because of this you constantly want to hang out with them. But what happens when your crush never seems to be available for you? What happens when they constantly decline your plans to hang out, or if they always make excuses to separate ways with you? If your crush never seems to have the time for you whenever you ask them to, then it's probably a sign that they do not like you back. When you like someone, you can never be too busy for that person. You would always find a way to spend time with him or her, and even if you are very busy, you will make an effort to inform them about it and make up with them later on. If your crush isn't willing to make time for you, and if they reject your plans all the time, then it's a clear-cut sign that he or she may not be into you. Number 8. They don't share personal details with you. If you like someone, you want them to know who you are, what you like, and what you envision your future to be. You would share with them things that you would never share with anyone else, and you would want to know each other on a deeper, more personal level. However, if your crush never seems to open up with you, then he or she may not be interested in you. Your crush may not see you as a person worth sharing personal stuff about, and it's probably because he or she does not like you back. Possibly if your crush does not share personal details with you, it may be because that person does not feel like you need to be involved in their world. Number 7. They do not listen when you talk. Attention is the purest form of love. This is because when you pay attention to someone, you recognize the other person's worth and value as they are, and you respect them no matter how you feel. If you notice that your crush doesn't listen to you whenever you talk, then it's probably a sign that your crush isn't interested in you. They don't see the need to listen to what you have to say, and they don't consider their moments with you worthy of their attention. If you ever felt like your crush's mind is wandering about anything else every time you talk, then unfortunately they're not the right one for you. If a person likes you back, then they would make an effort to listen when you talk. They would show the basic decency of hearing what you have to say. And if your crush does not do that, then he or she is not the right person for you. Number 6. They ignore your messages and texts. Talking with another person becomes easier than ever thanks to the internet and other social media platforms, and making a call becomes one click away from making time with your loved one. However, if your crush constantly ignores your messages and texts, even if they are always active and online, then it probably means they are not interested in communicating with you. And when they are not interested in communicating with you, then they are probably not into you. If your crush doesn't wish to keep in touch with you, even if they have all the available resources needed to do so, then this is a sign that your messages are not considered important. And if your crush avoids you multiple times on almost every other occasion, then perhaps they are giving you a signal to back off because they do not like you the same way that you like them. Number 5. They ignore any hints that you make about liking them. Having a crush on someone is an exhilarating feeling. Although you get nervous at times, you also feel excited and giddy. It's a feeling like no other, and it's a roller coaster ride we are always willing to take. However, there will come a time when having a crush on someone no longer becomes a secret, and eventually you would want to confess that you like them. And when that moment comes, you will have a glimpse of what the other person is truly feeling about you. If your crush seems to avoid any insinuation you make about liking them, then they probably do not see you as a romantic partner. When you constantly make hints about liking another person, most of the time they will notice it. However, they will still question the message and get confused if you like them or not. So the best thing to do, shoot your shot. Tell them you like them, and if the other person gives an answer saying they do not like you back, then it's clear they don't romantically like you. Because we all interpret situations differently, it is always better to honestly ask the other person what they are feeling, no matter how hard it may be. After all, you never know what will happen next. Number 4. They treat you like everyone else. When you like someone, you want to have a special bond with them. You want to have a unique relationship with him or her, and you would want to talk about things that you would not bother sharing with other people. When you are with someone you like, you act differently towards them. Your feelings bloom more than ever, and your heart makes you act in ways you never thought you would. If your crush treats you like everyone else and doesn't pay extra attention to you, then it's probably because they consider you to be no different from anyone else. They might just see you as their friend and nothing more than that. If you would like to know if your crush likes you back, then observe how they act towards other people, then observe the way they act around you. A person may be loud and extroverted around others, but when it comes to their crush, they usually act shy and awkward. Look into the details. We can always learn a thing or two from observing another person's actions. Number 3. They do not care if you date other people. Intentionally throwing clues that you will be dating other people in the presence of your crush is one way to determine what your crush truly feels about you. If their ears perk up at the slight mention that you will be seeing other people, then your crush may probably be intrigued. If they like you as much as you like them, then they would even show jealous behaviors. They would ask why you are going on a date, and they would even try to prevent the date from happening at all. However, if your crush does not even care that you are dating other people, or if they are continuously ignoring your hints about your dating experiences, then your crush may not like you back. If another person likes you, they want to be the one dating you, and if that isn't the case, then I'm sorry to say that they are maybe not the one for you. Number 2. They are active in dating others. On the flip side, if you find that your crush is actively dating other people, then it may be a clear sign to back off. If you see that they are happy in their relationship with another person, then it may be an indication that he or she likes someone else. If you truly like someone, you would want them to be happy, even if that happiness does not come from you. Nonetheless, cheer up, my friend. Someday you will find someone who will never hesitate to make you feel all the happiness that you deserve. Number 1. They do not remember things you tell them about yourself. If your crush doesn't remember things that are important to you, then unfortunately they may have no interest in you. If you tell your crush your birthday or the name of your pet and they do not remember it all, then it's probably because they do not consider you important enough for them to know you on a more personal level. If a person is interested in you, they will make a conscious effort to listen and remember what you are talking about. They will remember the things you like and hate, and they will strive to know you better by showing their interest in you. At other times, for instance, a person may bring you a gift you do not remember talking about, but one that you have always wanted your whole life. If a person likes you, then they will remember your favorites, even those that are found in the little details. Once your crush begins forgetting about what you say or do, then it's a sign that he or she isn't really into you. And when they do not make an effort to know you more, then it's probably time to move on. Based on the signs that we have talked about in this video, do you think that your crush isn't interested in you? Or do you think that the feeling is mutual and that you have a chance? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. We will be here to cheer you up in your heartbreaks or congratulate you for being one step towards romantic success. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.